Hi guys, what's going on? How you doing today? I hope you're doing good. It's Sunday evening, and we have a severe thunderstorm watch from now until like 11 o'clock tonight. So we have. This is not in focus. Is it in focus? I can't tell. But we have storms moving through the area, so. My fibro is, of course, flaring up and causing me all kinds of pains. I'm going to be heading to bed soon. I wanted to go to church tonight, but I'm in so much pain, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to go to bed. But I felt led to make this video, because I feel like, I don't know, I have this idea in my head of something I want to do, but no clear idea how I want to start it, or how I want it to look, or how I want it to be, or what I want it to be. But a lot of us are dealing with stress, anxiety, depression, self-harm, suicidal thoughts, things that upset us, or anger us, or hurt us, or sometimes incapacitate us mentally, emotionally. And there's so much hate and evil going on in the world. I had a friend, I'm not going to say his name on here. I said his name in a past video. I'm not sure which one, but I know I have. But he and I went to the same grade school together. His mom, I believe, worked in during the recess times. She was out patrolling everything that was happening during recess. And so I've known him since I was in first grade. And so at one point in time, trying to think of how I'm going to say this. At one point in time, his mom, she has a 2-story home, and she had recently remodeled her basement, and was wanting someone to move in there and pay rent, because she needed extra money for health care. Her health is not good. And so I moved in there and stayed there for a little bit. And during the time I was there, he was staying there too. And so he and I became, friends again and kind of reconnected. We were never like super duper close. We were like acquaintances, but we became friends over time. And he would make me laugh, and he would just be so funny and so amazing. And he had a little boy, and his little boy was amazing. Just a spitting image of him. And I lived in the basement, and him and his mom lived in the upstairs, the main floor. And the night came when I had a knock at my door. It was like around 1 o'clock in the morning, or I don't know what time it was, 2 maybe, I don't know. And I had just laid down to go to sleep. So I got, pants on, shirt on, went into the door, and it was a policeman. And he came down, he said, and I said, is everything okay? He said, well, I need to ask you some questions. I'm like, okay. He's like, have you been home all evening? I'm like, yes, I have. And he said, he asked me all these questions. I'm like, what's happening? He's like, I can't say it right now. I just need to ask you those questions. I'm like, okay. He left. Went back upstairs. Came back downstairs, asked me some more questions. Went back upstairs, came back downstairs, and told me that my school friend had shot himself in the head and killed himself. Sorry. Without getting emotional. Sorry. But it was like I couldn't process what he said. I'm like, can you say that again? He said your friend put a bullet through his head and killed himself. And what do you say? What do you say in that moment when a policeman comes and tells you that a friend committed suicide? You know, it's gonna be just hard to talk about. Well, and as a friend, when you have someone that you know who's committed suicide through whatever means, and even though logically you may know different, emotionally you're like, what was there a sign that I missed? You know what I mean? What could I have done to prevent this? Was there something I could have said to him? Was there something that I could have done? Was he showing signs of being stressed and I didn't see it? You know, was there a sign I missed? Was there something that I overlooked? And you blame yourself. You blame yourself because you feel like if you had done something, if you had said something, if you had been aware, it wouldn't have happened. You might be thinking, well, Kimberly, I'm sorry for your loss, but what point are you trying to make with this video? That's a good question. The point is, we need to encourage each other. Stop the hate. Stop the bullying. I don't care who started it. I don't care what words were said. Stop. Stop the hate. Stop the bullying. I found out later on that he was married for a long time. They had like two kids together. Him and his ex-wife, my friend who shot himself in the head. And they had divorced. She had basically divorced him. And so he had been on a dating website and he found somebody new. And apparently he fell for her pretty hard, pretty fast. And she was kind of just, and I get the impression she was kind of like, you know, backing off and let's take it slow and see what happens. You know, he was kind of falling for her. And she just wasn't like in a big hurry for any of that. And he found out that she was basically having relations with her ex, I guess, or going back to her ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, whatever. And he sent her a picture. He sent her a text message with a picture of him with a gun to his head. And once he pushed in, he blew his brains out. Suicide is real. And it affects everyone. Self-harm is real. And it affects everyone. And I want to be a person who spreads the message, stop the hate. Stop the hate. Stop the anger. Stop the leaving hateful comments or hateful messages or being mean-spirited to people. There's enough of that in the world without us adding to it. And I know my YouTube family has been so supportive and so loving and so encouraging with me and with each other. I see you guys, you know, and I see you guys you build each other up as well as building me up. And I love that. And I'm not saying you guys are doing anything wrong or not. But I want to see the hate and the bullying to stop. Bullying is real. Hate is real. Trolls are real. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. And I don't even know exactly where I'm going with this video. I just feel like I need to make this video. I just need to get this out. When someone, let's say, hypothetical situation here, let's say someone gets raped, right? And we tell that person, you need to tell somebody. You need to tell somebody what happened and tell somebody who's doing this to you. You need to be, proactive and you need to let people know and you need to, but when it comes to people bullying people, we say, oh, just ignore the haters, just ignore them. That's not saying, well, just ignore your rapist. Just ignore him. Just pretend he's not there, just ignore him. Just ignore when he's pushing you down and get on top of you. Just ignore it. No, that's not how you do it. You know, you rise up and say, "What the heck do you think you're doing?" And I want to create some type of, I don't even know what the word is, forum or place, a website or something, a Facebook page, something, where people can post encouraging things to people. So that if there's a person watching my videos who is basically having it, their family doesn't like them, they can't, and their dad is verbally abusive, or their mom is really hard on them or doesn't love them at all, and they feel like there's no purpose in living anymore, and they're tired. They can go to this website or this page or this forum, whatever, and read people saying, "Don't give up. Don't give up. Hang in there. You have a lot to live for." And find a place where they can get recharged and find hope. And I feel like the hate has got to stop. I know people who are deeply, if they get one hateful comment, they're deeply affected by it for weeks. And I know people who, when they see a hateful comment, it sends them into a downward spiral of anxiety and depression, and it's just like, it's got to stop, guys. Got to stop. We need to be encouraging each other, building each other up. And again, I know my YouTube family has done that and is doing that. You guys are. I see you supporting each other. When I do a hangout, and somebody comes on, I'll see somebody come and say, "Hey, let's say for example, let's say Barbara comes on, and somebody says, 'Hey, Barbara, good to see you,' and Barbara says back, 'Hey, good to see you too. How are you?' You guys are talking to each other, not just to me. You're encouraging each other, and that needs to continue and happen even more. And if you are watching this right now, give me a minute. If you're watching this right now, and you feel like you're at the end of your rope, and you feel like death has got to be better than living, if you think nobody will miss you, that you don't matter to anybody, that your life has no value, I'm here to tell you it does. It does. You are special. You're created in the image of God. You're loved. You're needed. And I want to urge you to just hang on there for one more day. I saw a thing online. I can't remember where I saw it, or I pulled up and showed it to you. But it's a woman who said that one night she was having a really tough time. Her boyfriend broke up with her. She's fighting with her parents all the time, and she just thought death has got to be better than living. She struggled with anxiety and depression and was just convinced there was just no other way than to just kill herself. But she didn't. And she said she decided to wait one day. And then if she still felt that way tomorrow, she killed herself. And then the next day came, and she didn't do it. And she said, now, because I kept waiting one more day, I have a husband who loves me so much. 2 beautiful kids who are so amazing. And I have a life I could never have imagined possible. And she said, if you were even thinking about ending your life, wait one more day. Wait one more day. It will get better. She said, I promise you, it does get better. I'm really sorry, guys. I did not mean to be emotional. I was not trying to do this. But I remember talking to my friend who killed himself. Thank God his mom was not home when this happened. She was in the hospital. She'd had something happen to her, and she was in the hospital, and she was not home when he did it. But I remember talking to him, and he was a nice person, but he's very closed off. Like, you really couldn't get him to open up and like say much of anything about anything. Kind of like one word conversation kind of people. He just didn't open up ever, really. But I would say, hey, how's it going with you and your new girlfriend? And she said, well, I invited her to come to this event with me, but she said she might want to be with her ex-husband instead. I'm like, wow. I said, that's not good. He said, no, it's not. And he calmed it down. And I just think, what could I have said? I want to create a place for people that maybe have thought about committing suicide, people that maybe have attempted committing suicide, people that have known someone who did, can just write down encouraging words for people to read who are just having a hard time. I had 2 moments in my life when I was considering killing myself. Now, with me, I'm a coward, I'm a wimp. I would never, shoot myself or stab myself or anything. But I had a way of doing it where it wouldn't hurt me at all. And I came very, very close to doing that, But God kind of stopped me and said, no, you're not going to do this. This is not the way. This is not the way. And I didn't do it. But I came so close. And I wonder what would have happened. I would never have met all you amazing people. I would never have made the videos I made that had touched so many people and helped so many people. I would never have been able to come to this beautiful place and have this beautiful apartment, and I would never have been able to do any of the things I've done if I gave up. It will get better. Let's stop the hate. Stop the bullying. Stop the teasing. Stop the negative comments. If you can't say something nice, just don't open your mouth at all. Because words have power. And words can cut so much deeper than a knife ever could. I know I talked for a long time. But I just felt like I needed to get this out. Comment below if you think we should have a website for this, or just a Facebook page, or just let me know what you think. We need to have. I want to have a page or a space somewhere online or whatever, where if you have, like me, if you thought about suicide before, just type something encouraging, something that maybe helped that person hang on for one more day. When everything in them is telling them to end their life, give them a reason to keep going. I don't know how to end this video. I always think of Robin Williams. And I know he had some issues and things, and it wasn't just a matter of him being sad so he killed himself. It, more than that going on. But each of us can have an impact on the Robin Williams of the world, and we can make a difference by just being encouraging, loving, kind, uplifting, and supportive, And I'm going to put the number down below to the suicide hotline. If you feel like you're just at the end of your rope and you can't go anywhere else and you're just done, call. There are people there that want to help you, that are ready to listen to whatever you want to say. And I pray you don't make that decision to end your life. I pray you don't make that decision. I pray that you decide to hang on for just one more day. And every day hang on for one more day. It will get better. It does get better, guys. I'm gonna go. I talked long enough. I'm hurting so badly. I'm gonna go ahead and take some Advil and go to bed. I love you guys. I love you. And I want you to hear me. I love you. You matter so much to me. I'm sorry I don't say that often enough. But you do. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. Let me know down below if we should do a website or a Facebook page. Those are the only two options I can think of right now. If you think of something different, let me know. Comment below. And if you want to, comment down below with something encouraging for people that maybe are having a hard time. You know? Because you never know if you're going to be impacting. So I'm going to go ahead and go, guys. I love you so much. Have a blessed day. And I will see you guys next time.